Recently, the U.S. Department of Defense officially recognized the video of the unidentified flying object as authentic. A French government laboratory investigated the landing of a spaceship on a farm in the Var region. It was about 5.1 meters high and lead-colored. In Japan, 15 ancient documents with articles and drawings of boats believed to be UFOs have been found. All were written in the 18th and 19th centuries, but one of them appears to be a small UFO, described as about 3.3 meters high and 5.4 meters wide. In Japan, many clay figurines, or clay figures, have been found in ruins dating back to around 5000 BC, and some of them look like aliens. The fact that aliens came in ancient times has left traces in famous tourist destinations. The Tango Peninsula in Kyoto Prefecture is home to approximately 6,000 tombs and burial mounds, as well as many well-known archaeological sites. And there are many mysterious folklores and legends. Moreover, many of them are related to maidens, such as celestial maidens. The reason for this is that the entire Tango Peninsula was a Virgo world. When Virgo is superimposed on the Tango Peninsula, the outline almost matches, and prominent ruins have been built in locations corresponding to the giant star. The giant star Spica in Virgo was an important goddess of fertility. This is why a pyramid was built in Oicho, Fukuchiyama City, Kyoto Prefecture, the corresponding ground. It is Himurokitake, a 427-meter-high mountain that is always featured in Japanese pyramids. It is said that Amaterasu descended from this mountain, and its eastern slope is a sacred area that is off-limits to visitors. Amanohashidate Paloma in Virgo is the most beautiful of the double stars, and corresponding to it is Amanohashidate, one of the 3 most scenic spots in Japan. It is a 3.6-kilometer-long sandbar, which is said to be a natural landform created by the collision of the inner and outer currents of the bay, resulting in the accumulation of sand. A study of pollen in the strata of Amanohashidate revealed that pollen from black pine trees has been found uninterruptedly from 3,000 years ago to the present. This means that Amanohashidate has existed on the ground for more than 3,000 years. However, a booklet from the Tango Public Works Office of the Kyoto Prefectural Government states the following. If you look at Amanohashidate in cross-section, it rises up like a big wall. This has led some to speculate that the foundation of Amanohashidate may have rocks or stones rather than sand. In other words, rocks and stones stand in a horizontal line in the middle of the bay, quite high in the sea. Moreover, there are no areas that protrude above the sea surface, and the height is almost uniform. It is difficult to believe that this is the result of a natural phenomenon, and it is natural to assume that it is man-made. The Tango Peninsula is in the world of Virgo, and Amanohashidate is just in the position of the double star Paloma. Unless viewed through a high-performance telescope, Paloma appears to be an expansion of light from 2 stars that are connected. To accommodate this scene, rocks were lined up and connected to each other on opposite sides of the bay corresponding to the Paloma, where sand was deposited to form a sandbar, and then pine trees were planted. This is believed to be the true story behind the creation of Amanohashidate. This is because aliens, looking at the Tango Peninsula from the sky, discovered that it resembled the constellation Virgo, and taught the inhabitants to make the land in the location of Paloma look like Paloma. Amanohashidate is more than just a scenic spot, it is a rare and precious ancient site that is unique in the world. The Tango Peninsula has a great number of ancient tombs, 2 of which are huge and were built on the Sea of Japan side. Amanohashidate Coffin, the largest burial mound on the Sea of Japan side, is estimated to have been built in the early 5th century and is over 200 m long. Shinmiyama Burial Mound. This burial mound is 190 m long. Hanwha terracotta tombs unique to this region can be seen in these two burial mounds. They were placed on the mounds of coffin tumuli or on top of zode for rituals or to ward off evil spirits. They are placed in ancient tombs throughout Japan. Hanwha in this area is a type of hanwha with a rounded top and a hole in the top. It is not known what this shape represents. The Virgo cluster of galaxies is located in the constellation of Virgo, and a supermassive black hole exists at the center of M87, which is in the middle of the cluster. A black hole is an extremely dense object whose gravity is so strong that not only matter, but even light, cannot escape. But somehow, they emit jets of high-speed particles. Nothing is known about this mechanism, but the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan has put the above image on the internet. The upper donut-shaped center is the black hole, and the lower part is the jet ejected from it. M87, where this phenomenon is observed, is halfway between two giant burial mounds on the ground. It is in this area that many hanwha clay figurines unique to this region are found, and the shape of their upper parts is very similar to that of a black hole. M87 is only visible through modern very large telescopes. The king of the time must have heard about the black hole and jet from aliens and had his tomb built here, believing that rebirth would come true.